It's been a while since I uploaded, but yet here we are with yet another unboxing for none other than Ghost of Tsushima, the latest intellectual product from Sucker Punch Productions, who had previously worked on the Infamous series and the Sly Cooper series before. That being said, I had went ahead and not only pre-ordered but bought the collector's edition for said game, or at least when we're referring to Ghost of Tsushima. So let's go ahead and get on with the unboxing. As you can see to the left here, this is the slip cover for the box. I went ahead and took it out because it's just more of a haggle to pull out the box where all the stuff comes in. So we'll go ahead and take this off the table. And so here we have the actual box for Ghost of Tsushima. As you can tell, it's really just a black box with the game's logo on it. It's actually fairly nice. So we're going to go ahead and lift this up. Jeez, that's actually kind of stiff. Okay, so moving that on. So we'll go ahead and start off with this, or the stuff on the side. So, much like any other collector's edition, we have the game's steelbook case. It's actually fairly interesting, although I can see it's the game's protagonist holding his sword, getting ready for battle. On the spine, we have Ghost of Tsushima again. And we have the Sucker Punch logo, or their latest logo. And inside, we have the, well, as you can tell, we have the game's disc. It obviously wouldn't be complete without that. We also have DLC, and pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing essentially. I mean, I actually like the background art, but it's not essentially something I need to remove anything off of the case for, or anything off of the sides for. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into the art book, since that's the next thing. It may have spoilers in it, so I'm going to go ahead and say spoiler warning before I get into this, but it's actually a fairly small, it's actually a really nice looking book. It's rather small, but I actually don't mind that. There are so many art books that come with these collector's editions now, it's kind of just like, there's so many. So, the game's logo again, and some nice art there. We kind of just get some more art of the game setting. It takes place in feudal Japan during the Mongol invasions. Have some more art going on there, some nice stuff. I think there are 48 pages in here, so I'm not gonna, I mean, we're gonna try and go through all of them, but I'm not gonna take too long on all of these as we keep going. But I think that's actually fairly interesting. We get some nice artwork there. Some more artwork of the game setting and all that. Okay. I think this is just one of those art books where it really is just an art book. I mean, well, okay, actually, let me rephrase that. It's one of those art books that really just show off the game's world and not much else. I'm not essentially complaining about that. I actually prefer ones or art books more like this than ones that show characters, because usually, okay, maybe I spoke too soon, but here we have the main character. We have him in his different outfits. I guess we have earlier art designs for said character, or later characters that we meet in the game. So yeah, okay, so maybe half of it is one of those art books where it shows off the game's setting, and then the rest is showing off characters and so on and so forth. So some nice stuff there. I mean, I'm not complaining. It actually is some nice art, or nice stuff to be found in here. Really nice. But yeah, I think we're almost reaching the end of this book, which is actually a good thing, because I think looking through the book kind of makes the collector's edition a bit longer than it should, but I'm sure a lot of people would rather see the book, a part of it too, as opposed to me skipping it like how I used to when I first started doing this. First started doing unboxings. I don't want people to miss out on the good stuff, although there may be spoilers in there. So there we have it, and we also have some more nice artwork on the back. So that aside, we are going to go ahead and move into, not entirely sure what this is, but I'm pretty sure this is where the biggest thing is that comes with it. But we'll go ahead and go into this first because I'm pretty sure this is actually one of the more smaller items that we get in this collector's edition, and I think I would prefer to save the biggest one for last. So I have actually some stuff that came in here. Okay, yeah, I think that's all that comes in this. But we'll start with this first. Oh, okay. So actually, I won't spoil that. I think that's for that right there. Okay, well, wait. I think I know exactly what this is. Actually, I think this is the stand for the mask. I didn't want to spoil that by showing off that picture, but I already showed off the picture, so don't need that. Here we have a cloth. I believe this is for... Oh, okay, this is like some sort of... It's like some sort of cloth. It's actually not too bad. I'm not entirely sure what this is for yet, but I'm sure when I get more into this unboxing, we'll figure it out as it goes on. So I'm not gonna fold this perfectly, I already know it. But I'll put that to the side for now, just making sure it doesn't get in the way. So, okay, so this is important to the stand that comes with this. Okay, and here we have more cloth. It's of the, it's actually a war banner. So it's the war banner. It's actually really cool. That would actually be really good to hang up in the background. Maybe I might actually do that. It would be really cool. Or maybe when I make my own man cave, although I think my room pretty much is my man cave at this rate. I mean, with all the stuff I got in here. Okay, and this one, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually, I'm not too... Oh, wait. This is probably the game's map, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but Sucker Punch did say this was their biggest open world game. I think this is just from the highest zoomed out setting when it comes down to it. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is what it is, as they say. So we'll go ahead and take these out first because this is going to set up into the thing we're getting onto next, or the thing that we're going to get onto that's in that box. Jeez, it's so sticky. Okay, so as you can see, we have a stand that says Ghost of Tsushima on it. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but we have a stand that says Ghost of Tsushima on it. It leads to what we'll get into next. If I can just open this. Oh jeez. Jeez, okay, I'm gonna have to tear this open. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I would assume that we put that right there. Wow. It was really easy to put that in, honestly. It seemed like, I mean, why would I need instructions for that exactly? I mean, okay, I'll take it. No, I mean, oh, okay, I see. It's for how I put it on there. That's probably what that was for. Okay, and this is perhaps the biggest attraction of the game, or of this collector's edition, I should say. So this is actually something that coincides with the stand that you just saw me put up. Jeez, okay, come on. Okay, so, yeah, warning, I don't need that. Okay, so, trying to take this out as smooth as I can without breaking anything. Oh. Okay, I need my box cutter. Okay, so... Okay, gotta get both ends. Oh wow, whoever did this didn't take this side up right. I can just tear that off. Okay, so I'm gonna open up that instructions thing again just to see how we put this back on. Wow, this actually has a nice weight and feel to it. Okay, so here we have Jin's mask. For those of you who don't know, Jin is the main protagonist of the game. But here is his mask. I actually think it fits me really well. Let me know what you think in the comment section below by this. But I will go ahead and put this on the stand as it tells me to. So, oh jeez, easy now. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there we have it. We have Jin's mask on his mask on the stand. I actually think that actually works out pretty well. For, you know, I don't typically buy collector's editions that have masks outside of, well, that Persona 5 Royale one I had bought earlier this year. If you haven't checked that one out, you probably should. I'll probably leave a link for it in the description down below. But yeah, I think this is overall a pretty good collector's edition for the price that it's sold at. So this is all we got. We got this mask as well as this stand. We got this art book. We got this custom steel book with the game. We got this cloth map, or this cloth of the game's map. Let me put that the other way because that's actually the way it's supposed to be. I'm only going to show off some of this, but we got this war banner. And we got this cloth. I would assume this cloth is probably just to go with maybe the mask or something. I mean, I guess I'll just do it like this for now, just to show how it probably go with that. I'm not completely sure what the cloth goes with, but it probably goes with the mask. But there we have it. That is the Ghost of Tsushima Collector's Edition, or what all comes with it. So I'm actually really impressed by the mask. I mean, I honestly wasn't expecting it to be that detailed, and I really wasn't expecting it to look that good. But there we have it. It's the complete unboxing for Ghost of Tsushima. So before I end this video, I just want to let you guys know, for those of you who are still interested in winning your copy of The Last of Us Part 2, the winner will be announced sometime next week when I unbox that game's collector's edition. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and of course subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. I'll catch you next time, and I appreciate those of you who volunteered to watch.